What is going on there, guys? It's Clouded Truth here, and welcome to episode 1 of Russian versus US weapons. Basically what I'm going to be doing with this series is taking the default weapons for each class on the Russian side and the American side, comparing the two weapons and seeing if one has an advantage over the other. Now mostly these are just going to be the stats of the gun and not really situational kind of comparisons, because you know, different guns obviously work better in situations, and also it depends on your playstyle. But as far as a straight stats point of view, we're going to compare them and basically see if one has an advantage over the other, and kind of it's a fair thing or if it should be changed. Alright, so we're going to start today with the assault class, comparing the two weapons, the AK-74M and the M16A3, excuse me. The AK-74M is the default unlock for the Russian side in the assault class. It has a 650 rounds per minute fire rate with a 600 meters per second bullet speed. The damage on this gun is its max at 25 at about 10 meters, and the minimum damage is 17 about 50 meters. The magazine size for the AK-74M is 30 bullets and 1 in the chamber for a total of 31. The reload time is 2.20 seconds while you still have a bullet either left in your magazine or in the chamber. If you have completely exhausted all ammo in your clip and chamber bullet, that will take 3.20 seconds to reload. This weapon also has a threshold time of 0.80 seconds. The AK-74M is a very good medium range gun, especially when fired in bursts, because it is very accurate. However, it does struggle greatly at close quarters fighting because it physically cannot throw out as many bullets as quick as some other weapons. However, one good thing about the AK-74M is the iron sights on this gun are very manageable from the start. You can pick up the gun without any optics on there and see very well, and generally not have any time picking out enemies. Alright, so the M16A3 is the default gun for the US side in the assault class. It has a 800 rounds per minute fire rate with a 650 meters per second bullet speed. The damage on this gun is its max at 25 up to about 10 meters. The minimum damage is 17 at 50 meters. The magazine size is 30 bullets with 1 in the chamber for a total of 31. The reload time is 1.80 seconds while you still have either bullets left in your clip or 1 in the chamber. If you have exhausted your bullets in your clip and chamber, that will take 2.37 seconds to reload. The M16 also has a threshold time of 0.85 seconds. Overall, the M16 handles very well at most ranges. However, it is most effective at short to medium range because of its rate of fire and its accuracy. However, once you get to medium to long range, the accuracy and spread of this gun does increase some and is not quite as effective as other weapons. The iron sights on the M16A3 are much tougher than the AK-74M. However, if you just kind of keep at it, they should work for you, and you should have no trouble seeing enemies. But when you very first pick up the gun, the iron sights are going to be much harder to see enemies with than the AK-74M. Overall, I think the M16A3 is a much better weapon because, one, its rate of fire, it has a 150 rounds per minute fire rate increase or greater over than the AK-74M. Its reload time, when weapons are basically out of bullets completely, the M16A3 reloads almost a second faster than the AK-74M. And overall, the handle of the M16 and the performance of it is much better than the AK-74M. I feel like I can take the M16A3 into the corners and rooms of Operation Metro and do very well with it. And I can run around on maps and shoot far away, like on maps of Gulf of Oman. I can shoot across the runway on Wake Island, and the M16A3 will handle very well and generally down enemies very quickly. The AK-74M is very good for maps such as Wake Island. It does a little bit better job at downing the enemies. However, in Operation Metro, places like Grand Bazaar, other maps and such, The AK-74M just cannot keep up with the speed of the M16A3 and its rounds per minute. But if you do pick your fights very carefully, the AK-74M does have some advantages over the M16 because of its accuracy at medium to long range. Overall though, I would take the M16A3 over the AK-74M. It is my weapon of choice and I will probably stick to that. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed this comparison. If you did, let me know with your feedback below. And next time we will probably be doing the engineer class. So I hope you all enjoyed and I will talk to you next time.